Morning, everyone. Alright, guys, let's get to work here. OXY. What you know XY though? OXY. I'm not chasing in CLH. OXY. Bouncing off of 1254. 100 simple moving average. Coming down. CCO on the bounce. What you know XY? What you know XY? Resistance 1286, 1286, 1287. Watching to see if we can roll over from here. I was gonna put us order at 1240 short, but it has come off way too hard to the opposite side. So this is the same thing that I was talking about yesterday with you, buddy. If you're looking for an entry, you know where you want to take it. First thing you have to find out is how you want to be able to position yourself for an entry. Not to put your stop away too far away, because then you will be risking a little bit too much. It's coming down to 1240. Let's see here. Okay, so that's reversal is what I'm trying to play here. 1222. And 1151 based on the 15. And CLH, I haven't taken any shorts here. I'm dealing with OXY as of right now. JetBlue dropping hard. JetBlue dropping hard. Hey buddy, glad to see you around, man. I haven't even looked at the comments this morning. I apologize, guys. I've been again, my brain is kind of halfway there. I didn't sleep well last night, and so I'm trying to be really careful with all my trades today, because my brain is not working properly. I will say I needed to log into my kids' school this morning to log them in, and I couldn't even remember the website to do so. I feel a little bit tired, honestly. So this level consolidation is great for me on OXY. Let me just show you OXY here. So I have an order out under 1240 as a short, looking for a 15-minute test of this area here of $12.22. I gotta put a trend line there so you can see what I'm looking at. 1222. And then we have 1151 on the 15 right here. This pocket, you see, notice right there. So we have that pocket and a little bit of consolidation right now that we're working on. We're trading on a range, and this is considered our opening range, and so I'm looking for the opening range break down. And CLH, I didn't want to chase right out of the gates because it was showing strong momentum to the upside, but as of right now you can see it's been just went up, pull back, and now right up again towards the 100. So I'm trying to better trade something this opening range breakdown under the VWAP on OXY as a short. And let me see if we can find some news on OXY here. And the fact that it has some consolidation here and that I have an order at 1240 is decent for me, because that allows me to let it run a little bit down a little more and not go down all the way. I'm trying to be patient here. WPX, CCL, JetBlue. I'm trying to now deal with JetBlue today. JetBlue was such a bad mover the other day that I didn't really like what I saw. Like, it made me wait for too long. So I'm not trying to do the same thing today. So rather let it go. JetBlue dropping fast. JetBlue. couple of levels that we had from the other day. I guess we can delete this, not to have this all clutter type of. We can also take this one out, and this one. We're playing with different levels today. So 1221, 660, 1221. Nice pullback from the open. And 660 on the daily. Remember, that's what I was looking for last Friday. That's what I was looking for last Friday. A test of that area. This is based on the 15-minute time frame. We're gonna keep the same one, same level on the 15. OXY, I was looking for the news there. See if we have any kind of news. Wait, it has some news about Warren Buffett. Those are news that you have to read. This thing is been trading on a range. Talking about OXY here. Still waiting for it. How about open order out there? Okay, OXY turn around on the opposite direction, so it looks like it's probably not gonna come to me. So for right now, it will be a little bit too risky just to wait for it to come back. So I'm gonna cancel that order because that entry is a little bit too far away. And another thing, just out of information purposes here, if I get an entry on OXY now, basing it on the VWAP on the 5 minutes and the 150, we have the range all the way down here at 1243. So getting into this thing here on the VWAP at 1260 something, it will be a little bit too risky because it's a little too close on the range. So it can come back and retest and then come right back up again. So this trade right now is kind of dead. Gotta let it go. So I'm gonna be canceling this order that I put out there because it didn't work the way that I expected that it could have moved. So again, canceling the order because it could be a little risky. All right, so time for me to advance to another order, another trade. Let's see here. OXY being a little strong. Flag on the 1. Straight on the range. Let it go. Come back around for something else. And if it was a long trade, we could take this one to 1420 though. 1420. With the news are not too great on this company. They're gonna have to, if they pay what they saying. It seems like they're gonna have to pay out a lot of money on the 15th of this month on dividends, right? So I'm really not sure this sector can actually turn around. Yes, Sinatra. No, I had an order that I just canceled on OXY at $12.40. As of right now, yes, I'm waiting for the pullback. It seems a little extended here. I'm waiting for something a little bit better. The only issue that I have with OXY right now is a little bit too tight for what I want on the run for the downside as a short. Here is too close to the 150, and based on this, it will be a little risky for me to take a short because we have way too many levels on the way down. We have moving averages right here, and then we have the VWAP, and then if it gets down there, if it gets down there, we have this low, this 5-minute candle right here that showed that it was a little bit strong with this support here. The second time that he tested, it failed as a breakdown and it came right back up. So as a short right now, I'm not too sure that this will be the best trade for me. Although if it has a reversal, it can come down and retest the 100. We can do that. But again, it will be just like a 30 cent trade on this type of stock. $13 stock. It's not bad, but as of right now, I'm not really too sure that we could come down and just retest the flag on the 1 minute and then reverse, or if we can even break under this flag on the 1, because it showed that prior resistance here as support with this flag here breaking over the flag. We have a high here of 1291 and 1294 here, right? So we have this resistance around this area that pull up, and we have this support down here that showed a lot of strength. We have a retest of the same area that actually held for support, and it came right back up. So as of right now, I'm not gonna take a short trade in this one. So I'm gonna be waiting for it to just roll some more. I'm gonna probably take a look at JetBlue here. JetBlue, and give me a second. My apologize. I had a text message that was from an important person that I had to respond. I have noticed that I've been posting on StockTwist on Twitter and different places, and I have been asked many times what this app is. This app that I show the pictures on the Discord and on all of those places. It's a combination between TC2000 for my shots and DAS Pro. So that's those are the trading platforms that I'm using to trade. Okay, now I can see that we are getting a little bit of resistance. We closed the Friday. Finished last candle round here after hours. You can see the trend line here with these little dots right here. We can right back to that area on the after hours on Friday. See what we're gonna do from here. JetBlue is still on watch. Watching JetBlue stuff right now, watching OXY. Let's see if, again, I don't feel comfortable with this short, because if I was gonna take this short on this topping candle right here in the 5 minutes, it has to be on breaking under $13 right here, 1305, 1301, right? So we have a small pennant on the one. Good, no problem. There's no issue, right? Okay, it shows that it's probably not a big issue. If we take this short here under this thing and we get under 1301, all right, so we got the then 13 cents away, the 100 sitting on the one. It's too close. If we fail the 100, then we have the 50. Too close. If we fail the 50, we have the VWAP. That could be a little stronger. And then it reverse right back up. Yeah, you could take 20 cents down. There's no problem. I'm not saying that it should be a problem, but it's a little too close. I want a little bit more range. If we fail, yeah, we can retest down here now, and we can come down to 1250, 1240 something. But before that, we have the whole half dollar area at 13, whatever, 1250. My apologies. So it's a lot of areas of support on the way down if this thing will fail, right? So I'm looking for a little bit more range on this thing to work with that. Too close for me as of right now. Sorry, was answering questions on stock twist. Again, OXY is working there. All right, so you could have taken the short under the pennant breakdown low right here, 13.12, right? 12.96. You take what as of right now 15 cents, whatever amount of cents that is. 13.10, right? 10 cents, and then right now another 10 cents, so close to 20 cents, right? Bouncing off of the 100. If this thing's find support, have to take 12 cents, get out. If it doesn't hold, it's gonna come and test the 50 and then come and test the BUAP, right? So you have to take 25 cents, 20 cents, whatever. Now if it breaks, that's a different story, but another way to trade this thing would have been taking a break here and maybe taking a quarter or a third on the test of the 100 here, and then letting the rest go in case it decides that it wants to run down and have the test of these other areas here. And if it breaks, well, then you really don't have a lot of more support here, right? So you can print a bear flag pattern right here and just fill this support in the moving averages, and this flag that we have right here will actually not hold this support anymore. And if it does do that, then you can take, instead of just 20 cents, you could take 40 cents, 50 cents on the way down, right? So it's a pretty decent move that you will be able to get on that. On OXY, again, because of the 150 and the BUAP being a little too close right here for me, this trade is kind of not too risky, but it has a little bit of risk because this range can hold. It showed prior support right here on the flag, and we have a bunch of moving averages right here that actually can hold and have a reversal. This thing can actually roll over right back up to the highs and keep on going from there. So again, I'm just being a little vocal here with, you know, the things that I see, and as I was asked if I could have done it the other day on Discord. So I'm just trying to give you guys that information that I see to try to help you guys play these things in a kind of decent way. Again, to mitigate the risk here, you could get an entry of the breakdown of the flag, take some out down there and let the rest go, because here, if it doesn't hold, it can give you another 40, I mean, what, 20, 30, 40 cents to the downside, because it doesn't have more support under this thing all the way down to this area, $12.43. You got the 12.50, so coming down here you could take another 50 cents. So coming from this top here, you can take another 30 cents, so it will be what, 50-cent move to the downside. So looks pretty decent though. Again, that as we discussed, it would have been the breakdown of the flag for the best entry coming under this $13.12 over here. All right, so just giving you guys what I can see there for you to kind of learn how to read this charts. And it was a pretty decent reversal on topping candle in 5 minutes. So that was a decent reversal there on that topping candle. Let me just take a picture here. Looks pretty decent. Fortunately, I didn't take the trade. Again, the reason why I didn't take that, if you remember, is because of all of the moving averages. and the fact that I didn't sleep too well, that kind of like hits me a little hard, right? So but overall, that the way to take this trade would have been to get some out at the test here, and then let the rest go. As you can see here, a little bounce. It's probably gonna hold this area as resistance now, so it seems it can do that. Let's see if we got all of the things are kind of clustering, kind of intertwined very close to each other here. See if we can hold this as resistance here. If that does hold, then we can come right back down, retest the low at 1290 and some follow through. 1270, I'm sorry, 1270 here. But again, since the beginning, I told you that, you know, it can come down, test these areas, and, you know, it's just a little close, so it's got to be a little careful with this range here. But it would have been a decent reversal trade for anybody looking for, what, 25, 30-cent move to the downside. Reversal 1281. Topping candle on the 5. 1269 low. Little consolidation on the 5 minutes. Resistance sitting on the 100 simple moving average now. 5-minute candle, 40 seconds to go. Watching level 2 here. Took an entry there and took a hit. So got in for a trade and I took a hit right there on that consolidation. Chose a wrong entry, pay the price for it. Was looking for a retest of the low of the 5-minute candle, and it didn't work out. It was this area consolidation was not really the best area to get in, but I was looking at when was it that I got in? I was looking for a retest of this area here. I think I put the order at 1270. And it tapped around this candle, and then he had a reversal. I was looking for the fail support here on the 100 on the 1 minute, and to follow through down. It got me fail here, but it reversed right back up. And this candle on the 5 minutes could be most definitely be a bear flag pattern for me. Took a little hit there now. It didn't work out. Again, since the beginning of the day, I told you I needed to be a little bit careful with my trades, because my brain is kind of halfway there. And the reason is because I didn't really sleep that well last night. So, big seller at 1295. Probably gonna have a reversal if it doesn't get absorbed and come right back up. The best entry for me then here would have been this break of the pennant formation on the 1 minute time frame, when you found that resistance here on this top and come right back down. But again, I failed to enter here, and I took the worst entry on this area of this consolidation here. It's unfortunate that I chose to enter on the wrong spot, but it happens though. GBX is coming up. GBX. KAR, the same thing. I was looking for a short on those. JetBlue came right back up. Their reversal failed and it kept on rolling higher. OXY might end up having a reversal. Watching OXY. Failed trade on OXY for me today. CCL went up to CCO went up to 984, and CLH running higher too, and CLH. JetBlue higher $8. JetBlue high $8. JetBlue. JetBlue has an 828 high. 828 high on the daily. 828 high on the daily. A little bit of indecision right here on OXY. OXY, a little bit of indecision on OXY. I was watching Lake yesterday. I use TC2000 for shorting, and I use DAS Pro for my executions. I was looking at Lake yesterday when I was doing scanning. As of right now, seems like a decent short, to be honest. The entry is not the greatest as of right now. Let me see. And it's a 10-cent spread, which I really don't like too much as of right now. 10-cent spread. It could be a little more tricky to trade on that, but it looks like a decent short if we can break under $16.23. We got to be careful there because of the spread might not really help you a lot. 10-cent spread is something that you have to be careful with, because it wouldn't allow you to get it out exactly where you probably would like to. It might hit you a little bit harder if you take a bad position on that stock. But again, it looks like a decent short if we can break on the 1620, which is doing right now. For me to take, let me see the daily, tell you exactly what I see on the daily. Decent downtrend and like a little extended on the 15. It might bounce over the next couple of minutes. And next level is $15.36 and 15.20. So let me write it here. 15.36 and 15.20. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. And let's look at JetBlue. See a reversal right here on OXY. Reversal on OXY. CNTY. Looking at it, CNTY. GBX. GBX. Short sell restriction. JetBlue 828 on JetBlue, 828 on JetBlue. Took a failed trade on OXY today. Missed the best entry and picked an entry that wasn't too comfortable, too great. During the consolidation, I told you I didn't sleep well last night, and my mind is kind of halfway. I missed the first entry. I told you guys about it, but at the same time I told you I wasn't too comfortable with it because it was a little too close to the moving averages. Although yes, I also told you the ways that we could have played it. Taking some out. Taking some out around the 50, 100 simple moving average and then letting the rest go for a decent move down for a test of that moving averages and see if we will break under that area, right? You can see a topping candle here on the 5. Topping candle on the 5. I gotta see, we have a high, prior high on the daily, close to $8.28. So we got a 823, 823, 805. I'm looking for 805, 805. Okay, JetBlue trades on range, so he might give us a decent move. Taking OXY out of the picture for now. You can see JetBlue here topping really close to this area. Prior low 807, gonna come 805. Possible bear flag pattern in the 1 minute time frame. Reversal on JetBlue. Probably a little bit of a bounce around this area on JetBlue. It was a decent reversal off of the top. Prior low on JetBlue 805. Coming down hard. Probably towards the view app 766. It's a nice stopping candle on the 15 minutes and also a nice doji on the 5-minute time frame. Trying to come back to 8. Trying to come back to 8. Okay, coming down. Some follow through towards the 50 simple moving average 775. Flag on the 1. Flag on the 1. Not really much support here. It's gonna come down towards the 50. Still a little bit of selling at $7.88. Looks like we could come down towards the view app though. The bearish trend slowed down there a little bit on those candles. Gotta be careful around here. We might end up having a reversal here. Watching that support at 791. It's really not that strong. I think he's not gonna hold. We're gonna come right back down. We got a topping candle at 1 minute. Again, I think we can test that 50 on the 1, and we might end up tapping that view app. Coming down. Coming down. Nice reversal on a JetBlue. OXY, look at you. Amazing. So afterwards, it really did work out, and I was just early. I was just early. Guys, if you pardon me for a second, I'm gonna stand up from this chair for 1 minute. I'll be right back right away. Keep an eye on JetBlue, please. flag on the 1 minute on JetBlue. JetBlue flag on the 1 minute. JetBlue, nice flag. Flag follow through onto the view app. Nice move on JetBlue. Good move on JetBlue. Okay, JetBlue tapping that view app here. JetBlue tapping that view app here. Okay, we can see WPX dropping fast. WPX. Energy sector stock, WPX. Nice downtrend on WPX. $3.37 and $2.98 on WPX. WPX on watch. WPX on watch. WPX. WPX on watch. WPX. WPX. Okay, I'm watching WPX. I wanted to get an entry. I did not enter WPX because it's too close to the 350 hold out half dollar area, and I think that we might end up getting a little bit of support, around the 350. And we can see here that we can go after 337 299, right? But gotta let it run under the 350. And if you notice here, we have a pretty decent downtrend on these 15 minutes. I started watching this one since yesterday. When I did the scanners, I had it on a window here on where's the WPX here? Right here, this window here. For those of you on the stream, you can see them right here. I'm actually circling it right here with the mouse. You probably can see that there. CODX flagging under 5 minutes. We have a hammer under 5 minutes on WPX. Flagging on the one a little bit of consolidation, but you can see a hammer on WPX on the 5 minutes. So the best idea will be to let it come up, retest close to 377 around the moving averages on the 5 minutes, and try to get in for that reversal on that trend. So it looks like Janet Yellen just came out saying that second quarter of GDP can come down to even like decline by 30% on the next quarter. It could be quite something. That can be quite something. All right, so letting WPX run up on this hammer. We have a doji here, pretty much in the 5. Letting it come up. Again, I like this one, but I didn't want to get too close to the 350 because exactly, look at this thing. If you look at for a test of the 340, man, you're trying to get in now. This spot close to 350 could give you a false entry. Same thing that happened to me on OXY when I decided to try to go for the fill or the test of the 100 simple moving average on the 1 minute, and it didn't really work out. It didn't really have that reversal. It needed a little bit more time, and that gave me a failed trade. So for now, waiting for this retest of this, probably the 50 simple moving average, the little reversal. This area could be the best thing. Buying the bottom here, 355, 10 cent up. But again, I'm thinking that we can test at 299. We have a 337 as well, and for you to wait for the entry, it's better to have this thing already consolidate, print the candle, and come right back around. Is better than trying to get in on the bounce as a short, because that can definitely give you a miss trade, miss entry. So getting a little closer to the area that you can risk off will be a lot better. For example, you can see resistance here at 369 and 369 on this one here, right? So this area here, 369, will be kind of like the risk area for that entry that could give you that reversal to right back down the retest of 355 and some follow through to the downside from there. So it's better to let it come closer to this area and then come right back around again, try to give you that better entry and not try to chase it. So it's the same type of conversation I was having yesterday with you, buddy, if you still here. Same thing that we were talking about yesterday. Okay, tapping that 369. This is that good area to kind of try to get a reversal trade, and also keep an eye on bigger names like OXY and things like that to see what the trend on those names are actually doing as well, to have an idea what the overall sector is actually moving, not only this stock, but keep an eye on these areas here. Try to see if we can get a reversal trade on this thing. Guys, for this of you in the stream that don't mind giving it a like, I tell you that I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Tapping candle on the 5 as of right now. Let's see if we can get that reversal around this area here, rejecting the 100 simple moving average on the 5. $368, $266. Trying to find $363. What's the low on the 5-minute candle? $368. Tapping candle, prior low 368. $370 hard resistance, open trade, WPX. 360 to trigger, 361 limit. Looking for a reversal. Okay, I'm looking for a reversal on WPX. Watching OXY, the whole sector is moving. See if we can reject that 100 simple moving average. 100 simple moving average. Looking for a reversal trade on WPX. Tapping count on the 5. Looking for this area to break down. For those of you that can't see this thing here, this close to the prior area of resistance. Now looking for that retest, come under this area and bring us that decent retest of this 355 to come right back down again. Doji on the 5. Doji on the 5. Looking for that 150 simple moving average to be this resistance on the 1 minute. Possible rollover right back down under this trend line here. Looking for the reversal. Looking for the reversal. Still getting a little bit of support at 368, bit stacking right here. Bit stacking right here. WPX. Seeing that support is not holding too tight. Coming down. Doji 368, bit stacking there. Watching WPX under 365. Market's a little bit tricky. Couple of dojis holding under that 100 simple moving average on the 5 minutes. It's a little bit slow though on WPX here. Overall, everything is slow now. Everything looks slow. Waiting for WPX. $367. This consolidation is being a little strong, meaning I don't know if the strong will be the right word to use here. Just being slow. And I'm waiting for 365 to hit. I have a open order out there. See if it can hold this 50. But we can see here kind of like a hammer. This trend is being a little slow though. Area consolidation still holding. $368 going through a couple of orders here. $362. Gotta look at the $362 here. Watching this area here, we got somebody at 362 that was putting 10,000 shares on WPX. I think we can test that low at 355, and keep running from there. Take it easy, buddy. I'll see you later. Take it easy, buddy. In this level 2, a little bit of indecision around here. Bid stack in 363. Bid stack in 364. Might end up seeing 363 hit over the next couple of minutes. We see a little bit of selling here. Wall of sellers at 365. See if we can get them fill to drop some more. Little consolidation here. It's being a little bit slow though. You can see a doji on the 5. Just changed up. Got another 2.5 minutes to go. 362 stacking at the bid. 362. Bid stack in 362. Bid stacking at 365. We have about another 15 seconds to close in this 5-minute candle here. Doji on the 5. Just closed. Bid stacking at 365. 363 on the print. See if we could take the prior low. 262 on the 5. 262. Bit stacking here. 365. Bit stacking at 365. A little bit of indecision around here. Two minutes and a half to go on the 5 minutes. Two minutes and a half to go on the 5 minutes. Bit stacking at 364. Low 362, low 362. One more minute to go on the 5 minutes. 50 holding still. 50 holding still. Thirty seconds. Possible bear flag pattern in the 5 minute time frame. Possible bear flag pattern in the 5 minute time frame. Alright, so we just closed. A little bit of selling going through here. See if we can drop a little bit and take that bear flag pattern right back down to 362 and on. 362 and on. Still trying to kind of hold it around here, but I think we're gonna go. We'll probably have the 362. Once this areas are 363 get taken out. This levels consolidation here is taking a little bit longer than I want to, but it is what it is. The market is slowed down today, and I missed out on what I really was looking for. That again, I didn't feel comfortable this morning on the first trade on OXY. I took a trade, and the trade didn't work out exactly as I wanted to. So that was just it. A little bit of selling going through at 367. Well, it's a little bit of a wall of sellers there, 368, but time sales not showing that they're getting filled. This area consolidation right here is being a little bit strong. Same thing is happening with OXY. We're just trading sideways as of right now. And I'm watching also OXY to see what it's doing. Try to have a sense of the overall sector, what the overall sector is actually doing. Doji holding tight around 364, 365. Another 30 seconds to go on this 5-minute candle. This consolidation and indecision on this stock WPX. Sorry, again, I didn't sleep too well last night, so I feel a little kind of, halfway there. Trying to be really cautious. I think this is the last trade that I'm gonna take today. This WPX. Because I feel a little bit sleepy though. Consolidation held on the upside, right? So if we can hold the trend here and push it right back down, it's holding a little bit too strong, and that's something I don't like. Watching the 15 minutes with the trend line here. Watching the 15 minutes with this trend line here. Okay, chances are this thing is gonna take me out. Chances are this thing is gonna take me out. And I'm gonna have another failed trade today. 2 out of 2. See, we're on top of the 50 now on the 1. It's been a lot of indecision around here. If this 100, if this 50 holds on the 5, then this thing is probably not gonna have any type of reversal. CCL keeps on trending higher. Let's see if we're gonna have a reversal here. Holding that 100, tapping that 171. It's probably gonna take me out in this push here. We have a 50 simple moving average sitting on the 15 at 272, 372, 372. Kind of like the high of this candle around this area, 375. We got 37. Oh, it's right here. This one, 371. So 371 right here. If we don't hold there, this thing is probably gonna take me out. As you can see from the top here, I have a order to protect my downside at 372. If we have some prints at 372, this thing is gonna take me out. So I'm out on this push here, and I took another loss today. Took another loss today. Oh, I'm not gonna trade no more.
Saying, hey, I think this could be a bottom, or certainly this is the level I'm very comfortable putting a lot of my money to work at. That's not to say that we can't have one more leg down, but I do think at least we've reached a level where you're starting to see significant amounts of money hitting the market.
All right, JJ Kinahan is TD Ameritrade's Chief Market Strategist. Good to have you here on Yahoo Finance. Right now,
Thanks for having me,
stocks are
guys.
rallying, and you can see that the S&P.
I think on our client activity that that we saw what could be, people saying, hey, I think this could be a bottom, or certainly this is the level I'm very comfortable putting a lot of my money to work at. That's not to say that we can't have one more leg down, but I do think at least we've reached a level where you're starting to see significant amounts of money hitting the market.
All right, JJ Kinahan is TD Ameritrade's Chief Market Strategist. Good to have you here on Yahoo Finance. Right now,
Thanks for having me,
stocks
guys.
are rallying, and you can see that the S&P 500.
Oh God. Today hasn't been somewhat of a great day for me, I'll say. On OXY and WPX, I've took a little loss there. Stuff right now looking kind of weird though. Again, I didn't sleep too well last night, and this is reflecting my trading today.
Hey guys, obviously this is a crazy time. Make sure you guys are staying at home, quarantine. Yes, quarantine, wash your hands, take care of yourself. Stay healthy.
WPX and OXY kind of hit me hard today. How you guys doing today? Any green trades? All of you guys on the stream or on Discord? CCL keeps on coming up. CCL keeps on coming up. I'm in this shot here. Yeah, I see now. Got in on this pullback, came right back up. Maybe this extended price channel. Ascending price channel, and then he had a reversal. No, guys, I'm gonna stop the stream for now. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Nothing looks too great for now. I took 2 trades. OXY. The first reversal was too close to the moving averages, so I didn't want to risk it. There are ways to trade those type of moves, but I didn't go for it. And then when I went for it, let me show you. I was right, but I was early on this pullback here. So, for example, this 1 minute reversal here, I was looking for the retest of this area down here, right? And it came down, and I was looking for the rejection of the 100. Came down, but it came right back up, and he took me out in this push up. I was risking off the high of this candles round here, push up, and when he had the reversal, look at right here on the 1 minute, it actually did come down to very close to the areas here. You can see the low of this candle here being 1246, and this one here being 1243. So it was really close to, but I was already out, so I missed the entry here because it was too close to the moving averages. And the second push down, I was not in, and then I went to the WPX, same sector, and it took me out there as well. And WPX, I'm guessing that it's moving up high right now. Look at this ramp up that it's having on this X sector. So again, I didn't sleep too well last night, and it's reflecting on my trades today. For now, I'm gonna honestly take a little break and just walk away from the computer for a second and just kind of again take a little break. So I'm gonna let the stream go for a second. I'm gonna be still on Discord and all that kind of stuff, but I'll let you guys go, and I wish you great rest of your day. Happy trading, and see you guys later. Take care.